What is up, guys? It's Sean here with the Sean Daily Football Channel, and what day is it? What day is it? It's the Premier League review day. You know it. You know it is. It's the best day of the week. We get to talk about the Premier League. We get to shit on all the bad teams, and we get to praise all the good teams. You know what it is. What time is it? It's the Premier League review. Let's fucking do it. I don't know where that energy just came from. It just had to come out, and it's out, and I'm happy that it's out. So we're going to move on and do the Premier League review. What a absolute phenomenal week we had as well. We may change this up a little bit. I'm thinking of experimenting a little bit with a couple of new ideas, but without further ado, we're going to go through it. Each game, 1 minute. We're going to just stall for 5 seconds just to make the timing look better for everybody else, but here we go. West Ham, Chelsea. This is a result that I kind of got wrong. I believe I predicted a draw. However, West Ham was able to dispatch the Blues 3-2 in total across 90 minutes. West Ham, fantastic on the day, actually. The first half kind of was very much Chelsea favored. Chelsea took control, 2-1 lead. Thiago Silva with a fantastic goal and a fantastic goal line clearance. It was absolutely all over the place, but the game just kind of, they just kind of lost their way as the game kept going. Two very, very bad giveaways, a penalty. All the goals were kind of just mistakes. And that's the main thing that's causing me to not say West Ham is going to finish higher than 5th still. I still just think their goals weren't based off real build-up, but plays. Good result. Happy for West Ham. Newcastle 1, Burnley 0. What a game this was. Eddie Howe finally able to get that first win for the Newcastle. They needed it. Oh my God, did they need it. Lining up for a very, very exciting bottom of the table with all three teams, Burnley, Norwich, and Newcastle on 10 points. Stuff of dreams right here. A fantastic game, honestly. Newcastle should have been way farther ahead than they were. XG had it at 1.7 to 0.6 to Newcastle's favor. All around, I was so impressed. Wilson had a couple chances. Sam Maximin had a couple chances. And they just peppered the Burnley goal. They just were on the front foot from day one, from the first minute. That last second almost shot from Burnley. Oh, heart was in the throat. But congratulations to Newcastle. First win of the season. Burnley, whatever. Southampton, 1-1 draw with Brighton. A heartbreaking result for Ralph Hasenhüttl with that 95th minute goal. That for the second time, Brighton were able to get a buzzer beater goal. What I will say more than anything else about Brighton is what they would do, what Graham Potter would do with an elite team. I think right now, there's a couple teams that are potentially going to be looking for managers. Everton, if you're looking for a manager, if you can get Potter, don't look any farther than that. The only question is Everton big enough for Potter, or does he want a chance at a bigger club, which he arguably deserves? Can't really argue it. I think Hasenhüttl has also been fantastic so far this season. I have a prediction that he's going to get thrown in their hat for the Manchester job. But 1-1, fair result. Wolves, Liverpool. Talk about buzzer beater goals again. Liverpool, they should have had this game in the bag all day long. However, the major thing that was impressive about this game for me, it felt like the title-winning season for Liverpool. The way that goal was scored, 95th minute, Divock Origi, the way the fans were celebrating, the way Klopp was celebrating, the whole bench was going. They actually had it at 2.4 to 0.1. Wolves did absolutely nothing this game. It was all Liverpool, and it was just amazing that they hadn't scored before. But the way they got that goal, it was very reminiscent of that title season where they got a lot of these last-minute buzzer beater goals, and congratulations to them. I think the title race is looking better and better week on week, and we're in for a fantastic season. Congratulations to Liverpool. The other title contender, Manchester City, 3-1 at Watford. And this was what I kind of very much predicted. I said this is just going to be death by a thousand cuts. They're just going to pass Watford down, and they're just going to bore them to death, and they're not going to be able to deal with the pass. And that was literally the case. I will say the first 10 minutes of the game, it was embarrassing. Watford were all over the place. They could not handle anybody in that Manchester City team. And it must be said, Phil Foden, man, is disgusting. Phil Foden is going to be one of the best players in the world very, very soon. And it is truly remarkable to watch him. XG had this at 0.6 to 4.0. I will say, towards the last 20 minutes of the game, where after Watford scored, there was a chance there where things could fall apart. The other player that needs to be mentioned, Bernardo Silva, that goal. Mwah, mwah, beautiful. Moving on to the Sunday games. Leeds had a fantastic 2-2 draw against Brentford. Very good high-scoring games. I love it. This game was pretty much hallmarked by the Patrick Bamford return and the, again, buzzer beater goal from Patrick Bamford. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. Brentford without Ivan Toney with that hamstring injury. They were definitely missing him, but they were able to get the lead, and they did score 2 goals. And it just had to go to the 90th minute, last-minute stuff for Patrick Bamford to be able to score off the corner. And in all honesty, they most likely deserved it. These two teams, the thing is, it's just a matter, I don't think these two teams are not really in the relegation zone, and I don't think they will be. However, they just need to be careful, is all I'm going to say. I don't think Leeds is going to go down. I think Leeds is going to, both these teams will pick up enough points to stay in the league. That's all they really want. My beloved Manchester under the Ralph Ragnick era. That was my Scottish/German, obviously. Fantastic from Manchester, honestly. That first half hour was one of the best half hours I have seen from this United squad in possibly the last 5 years, honestly. I think we played so well. We played with so much energy, was fighting for every ball, 50-50s, pressing high, aggressive play. We should have had 2 or 3 goals in that first half. The XG won't show it because we didn't really create clear-cut chances, but there were opportunities to score goals. And the game, Crystal Palace were very organized. Credit to Vieira and credit to them. They did have a chance to take a lead through Ayew, but Ayew missed it from 2 feet out. And Fred, one of the best players on the pitch by far, in my opinion. He was fantastic, running like a madman all over the place. Got with a fantastic goal, fantastic start to the Ralph Ragnick era for Manchester United. The other side of England, Spurs with the other new manager, 3-0 against Norwich. It's been a while since we've been able to heap praise on Spurs, and this was a fantastic game from them, in my opinion. It is Norwich, so that has to be said. And XG did have it at 2.0 to 1.0. Norwich were in the game for a little bit, but Spurs was just very, very difficult to deal with. A phenomenal goal from Lucas Moura with an absolute pinger. And even Son's goal was gorgeous as well. Harry Kane's still not rolling yet. I think he will come good. I'm not worried about him. I think he'll be fantastic. But this game primarily, it just shows the main. I think these are the two teams. I honestly predict that United and Spurs are going to be fighting it out for 4th. Let's see who wins in the end. Villa were also able to get a win at Leicester. A fantastic start to managerial life for Stevie G in the Premier League. 3 wins and 1 loss. Cannot get better for Villa. Their team is honestly very, very good. And Dean Smith was just underperforming with a very, very quality team, which is why he got the sack 5 losses in a row. But Steven Gerrard, fantastic start. Another good win. Beating Leicester is no easy feat, and they were quite comfortable, honestly. XG added at 1.9 to 0.98. I thought both goals, the Villa was in control of the game. They were creating chances. Leicester were good. Not good enough, in my opinion. They really, really struggled in a bunch of parts of the game, and I just don't know if they've just hit their ceiling under Brendan Rodgers. And that pretty much brings us to the final game, What a game it was. I watched this game. Everton Arsenal. Everton was able to get a 2-1 win against Arsenal. How desperately did they need that? Possibly a lifeline for Rafa Benitez. What a fantastic game. Absolute heartbroken for Richarlison, who technically had a hat-trick this game. The only problem is 2 of the goals got called offside by this much. Both offsides. This much. Ridiculous offside calls. I wish there was a way to avoid millimeter offsides because it's just so heartbreaking. But credit to Everton. They stayed in it. And what a way to win it. There's no better way to win a game than a 90th minute banger shot from Damari Gray into the crossbar, into the net. The stadium exploded. It was fantastic to watch. I very much enjoyed Everton. Arsenal, wow. How much you guys are struggling in front of goal. It's Odegaard got a goal today, but he also had like a couple of chances that it's just, how did you not score this? And Nketiah had a chance that I still don't understand how he didn't score. Aubameyang at the last minute could have scored. It's just I remember on Football Daily, a quick shout out to them, Pato mentioned giving Aubameyang the contract is a mistake. Don't give it to him. It's been proving more and more. Investing in these type of older players is a risk. Do not do it. These big contracts that tie them down is just not worth it. I'm actually going to say Manchester United have done a fantastic job with Edison Cavani with these 1-year deals. This is something that Bayern Munich does a lot. Very, very clever stuff. This has shown to be one of the worst decisions to give Aubameyang that contract because he has not been the same man ever since he's had it. Will he come good? We will find out. But that is going to wrap it up for the PL review. I'm going to add a section in here for thoughts of the week, kind of. And my thought of the week was primarily going to be targeted at Chelsea fans. Sorry, had to scratch it. Chelsea fans that I was arguing with on Twitter about Lukaku. Lukaku is a world-class striker. Enough said. There's no other argument there. Lukaku will be fantastic and he will come good. Is Thomas Tuchel a good enough manager to figure it out? Yes, he is. And it's going to be fine. Don't you worry. And that's pretty much my thoughts for the week. I'll be back tomorrow with the UCL review, and I cannot wait. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.